So once again, very good evening to you all. Today's class will be discussing the questions, and that is an important for the UGC NET exams, and it has been discussed many of the times in the live classes. But this will be the new questions for you all. But you have to practice on the questions that you have to look on the question, what the base of the questions are, how the questions are framed, what kind of the options are being given, so you have to understand the context of asking questions. So how the question is basically framed. Okay. So let's start it. Some of the basic questions are been given here to just understand the structure of the questions. So let's start it with these questions, which we had covered in the previous sessions. So we'll then move to the some new questions. So in a film crew, who is commonly regarded as a captain of the ship? Yes, so right answer it is B, and everybody has answered that is the film director who is commonly regarded as the captain of the ship. A sequence where different images or the clips are placed together, often with the music, is. Okay, so right answer it is here, that is montage. So we had discussed the concept what the montage it is. So we'll discuss later on what about the diegetic and non-diegetic sound as we had discussed in the previous session as well. But we'll discuss somewhere more about it because many of the questions will come on this topic, the diegetic and non-diegetic sound. So do not be worried about the options, we'll discuss. Okay. Often a long shot or the series of the shots that sets the scene is known as. Everyone, जल्दी से बताएंगे. Yes, so right answer it is establishing shot, and everybody has answered करेक्टली. सो एस्टैब्लिशिंग शॉट आपने देखा होगा कई सारे मूवीज में सबसे स्टार्टिंग जो पहला सीन होता है जो पूरे थीम को एस्टैब्लिश करता है, पूरे आप कह सकते हैं पूरा मूवीज का जो पहला जो फर्स्ट शॉट होता है, विच इज अ वेरी अ लॉन्ग शॉट और कैन बी वन शॉट connected with the another shots, which is called series of shots, which is making the scene or the theme of the pictures, that is known as an establishing shot. मतलब पहला शॉट फिल्म के स्टार्ट होने का जो कि पूरी कहानी का एक बेस होता है, उस पहले शॉट से ही पता चल जाता है कि कहानी क्या है, फिल्म क्या है. सो वो बेसिकली बहुत ही लंबी शॉट होती है, दैट इज बेसिकली ऑफन अ लॉन्ग शॉट और द सीरीज ऑफ द शॉट्स दैट सेट्स द सीन is known as establishing shot. This is the actual definition of the establishing shot, which establish the story, which establish the theme or the sets एट द सीन. सो ये सारी चीज़ें आपको ध्यान में रखनी है. बाकी तो लॉन्ग शॉट क्या है, टाइप्स ऑफ द शॉट्स वी हैव टू डिस्कस, टाइप्स ऑफ द एंगल्स, टाइप्स ऑफ लाइट, टाइप्स ऑफ कैमरा, टाइप्स ऑफ lenses. These are some areas where we had to discuss. So we'll discuss these things also. Now, most common editing techniques which when two pieces of the films are placed together to change to different image is known as, everyone. एवरीवन। So right answer it is here, that is most common editing techniques when two pieces of the films are placed together to change to different images, that the right answer it is cut। सबसे ज्यादा अगर पिक्चर में फिल्म और सिनेमा में यूज होता है कोई आप ट्रांजिशंस अगर यूज होता है तो वो कट यूज होता है। ठीक है, दैट इज कट इज ऑल्सो अ ट्रांजिशंस, जो दिखता नहीं है। दो वीडियोस के बीच में हम जो एक ट्रांजिशंस लगाते हैं जिससे आपको पता नहीं चलता कि हम एक सीन से दूसरे सीन में कब मूव कर गए। सो दैट ट्रांजिशंस आर द मेनी टाइप्स ऑफ द ट्रांजिशंस आर देयर which merge the videos or it is placed between the videos, right? और ये कॉमन एडिटिंग टेक्निक्स है जो कि कट में आप सिंपल सा कोई ट्रांजिशंस नहीं होता, जस्ट इट इज कट, simple cut are there, so that two pieces of the film placed together to change to a different images is known as an hair cut। It's clear to everyone? जल्दी से बताएंगे। Palvi saying it's not clear। N, what is the doubt, please say। बताइए, डाउट बताइए। If anything is there that which you have not understood। Okay sir, please explain again। Okay, so see, cut transitions क्या होता है, what the transition, cut transition is the very most basic type of transitions are which used in the video editing or in film productions, most basic type of transitions, because it refers to an सम इंस्टेंट चेंज। दो वीडियो है, सॉरी, एक वीडियो है, आपको कट लगाना। आपने सॉन्ग की देखा है, कोई भी गाने आप देख लीजिए, कोई भी गाने, उस गाने में कट होता है, सिंपल कट होता है। देर इज नो सच काइंड ऑफ द ट्रांजिशंस विच वी यूज लाइक द डिसॉल्व और वाइप और फ्लैशबैक और समथिंग फेड इन फेड आउट। वी डू नॉट insert, we simply cut the videos, and that is what the transitions which creating one shot to another instant change। there is no kind of the visual effects or some extra transitions are added। this cut is providing a direct and immediate shift, okay, that is in the perspective which we had to understand, okay। so cut transition is very much widely used because it keep the audience attention focused on the story without any kind of the distractions, that is what it called cut। Okay, now the next, who among the following is known as a father of the Indian cinema? Who among the following is known as a father of Indian cinema? Yes, everybody had has answered, that is Dada Saheb Phalke। So Dada Saheb Phalke is known as a father of Indian cinema। And what was the first film? पहली फिल्म कौन सी थी? What was the first film? बताइए, लिखिए प्लीज, चैट बॉक्स में बताएंगे फर्स्ट फिल्म ऑफ दादा साहब फाल्के। वेरी गुड, दैट इज राजा हरिश्चंद्र। ठीक है, राजा हरिश्चंद्र विच मेड इन 1913। The character who opposes the main character is called. The character who opposes the main character is called. Options are very good. It's absolutely true. The right answer of the question is antagonist. Antagonist is the who opposing the main character, means that who is opposing the protagonist. Working out the details of an actor's move in relation to the camera. Working out the details of an actor's move in relation to the camera is known as. Everyone answer? Yes. So right answer it is blocking. इसको blocking बोलते हैं. That is the details of an actor's move in relation to the camera is known as an blocking. Is clear, everyone? So blocking is how a character is moving during a scene that interacting with the other characters that uses the props is called as an blocking. Chili, what genre is set in the present? Yes. So what genre is set in the present? That is this. The right answer is B. It is realistic fiction. So realistic fiction creates imaginary characters and situations that depicts our world and society. It focuses on themes of the growing up and confronting personal and social problems. So it's about that kind of genre which set in the present is the realistic fictions. कोई भी आप movies को आप ले लें, that is basically is showing here the realistic fictions which is depicting our world and societies, जहाँ पे सिनेमा जो है वो मैसेज देने का काम करते हैं. ठीक है. सो समथिंग इट इज fiction or non-fictions. So both of the films basically depicting our world and the societies. So it is focusing on some themes of growing up and some personal and social problems. Something there is a message in the film which they wanted to convey to the audience. So that if it is set in the present is known as an realistic fiction. Is clear? Okay. Techniques where the camera moves left and right from a fixed position is. ध्यान रखेंगे that camera is moving left and right from a fixed position is known as. Very good, it's right. That is C, pan. So techniques where the camera moves left and right from a fixed position is known as an pan. और इसी का अपोजिट क्या होता है अगर क्वेश्चन इस तरीके से रहे. फॉर एन एग्जाम्पल इफ द क्वेश्चन इट वुड बी द टेक्निक्स वेयर द कैमरा मूव्स अप एंड डाउन फ्रॉम अ फिक्स्ड पोजीशन इज नॉन एन. यस, वेरी गुड. सो राइट आंसर इट इज नाउ टिल्ट. अब क्या हो जाएगा? टिल्ट. टिल्ट जो होता है वो बेसिकली दैट मूव्स लेफ्ट एंड राइट फ्रॉम अ फिक्स्ड पोजीशंस. ओके. सॉरी, लेफ्ट टिल्ट जो होता है लेफ्ट इज बेसिकली अप एंड डाउन फ्रॉम अ फिक्स्ड पोजीशंस. and the pan is it's about the left and right from a fixed position. So simply you can remember tilt is vertically and pan is horizontally. Is clear? चलिए. Okay, fine. The practice of assembling shots into the coherent sequence as per the shooting is shooting the scene is known as the practice of assembling shots into coherent sequence as per the shooting script is known as. Yes, so right answer it is here, that is editing. ठीक है, ये क्या है? Editing is the right answer. Which is the point of extreme tension in a short story? So again here the right answer is climax. The point of extreme tension in a short story is here climax, right? तो जहां पर एक टेंशन क्रिएट किया जाए उस पॉइंट पे बेसिकली हम बोलते हैं क्लाइमेक्स. कुछ ऐसा सीन जो अनएक्सपेक्टेड हो, that is what is in front of you is called as an climax. We can say in film too. Yes. So फिल्म की ही बात हो रही है बेसिकली, whether it is in the सीरियल्स हो, मूवीज हो, है ना, कोई भी, that where the extreme tensions arises, that is known as an climax. Next, in a golden mean of intersections, how many intersections of the lines that we get? 2, 4, 6, 8. Everyone, golden mean of intersections, how many intersections of the lines that we get? चलिए, अब आपको हिंट दे दिया हमने, प्लीज आंसर. प्लीज चेंज योर आंसर. अपने आंसर्स को चेंज कर लीजिए. How many intersection of the lines that we get? Yes. So intersection lines आपको कितना मिलता है? That is 4. It's so simple. So it's a design you might have been seen in your cameras while taking the photo. ठीक है? While shooting the videos. So there is an grid. Grid enable करते हैं तो इस तरीके की lines आती है आपके frame में, जो particularly ये बताता है कि how you can create the best symmetrical pictures. ठीक है? So in this golden mean of intersections, the intersections of the lines that we get is 4, that A, B, C, and D. And this design principle that consists of simple symmetrical grid made of two sets of the lines, one set running from the left to right and one set from top to bottom, creating 4 intersections and the 9 symmetrical boxes. How many symmetrical boxes are there in it? That is total 9 symmetrical boxes are there, and the 4 intersection points are known as in sweet spots. Okay, sweet spots in the image frame. Is clear to everyone? Why it is called golden mean? We had just discussed this in the previous sessions ki why it is called golden mean. You might have been remember that which is pleasant to our eyes, जो हमारी आंखों के लिए सूदिंग होता है, उसका एक रेशियो फिट किया गया है, दैट इज 1:1.6, राइट? यू माइट हैव बीन स्वीट स्पॉट्स बोलेंगे, दैट विल बी इन द ए बी सी एंड डी, दैट इन दिस फ्रेम वट एवर द pictures would be there, that is called as an sweet spots. and इसी इस इसको हम बोलते हैं बेसिकली रूल ऑफ थर्ड, ठीक है? इट इज बेसिकली नोन एज एन रूल ऑफ थर्ड। और इस रूल ऑफ थर्ड का मतलब है दैट इज 1/3 part, 1/3 part will be covered as in primary sections, and the second third, that is 2/3 part, will be covered as in secondary elements. सो पहला जो तिहाई है, फर्स्ट तिहाई जो है, उस तिहाई में हम जो मेन फोकस होता है हमारा इमेज का, उसे कैप्चर करते हैं, उसे रखते हैं सीन में। और जो 2/3 पार्ट्स है, दैट इज इन सेकेंडरी, जो कि उतना इम्पॉर्टेंट नहीं है, बट सेकेंड टू थर्ड में हम उसे रखते हैं। ओके, सो दैट इज व्हाट इट विल क्रिएट अ बेस्ट photos. So by using the rule of third principles, you may take the best photos, which is considered as in soothing to the eye, pleasant to the eye, which is known as an golden mean event. Okay, it's clear? Yes. Basically, you may understood as in that golden mean ratio, which is a basic mathematical ratios, which is 1.618, 1:1.618, which is very much pleasing to our eyes, right? This proportions is pleasing to the human eye. Okay, so that's why in the mathematics the golden ratios is basically when the line is dividing into the two parts, and that ratios from the length to the that width to the length, or the ratio of the whole length to the longer part is on same ratios of the longer to the shorter part, is known as an golden ratios. आर्ट एंड डिजाइंस में, आर्किटेक्चर्स में, फोटोग्राफी में, वीडियो प्रोडक्शंस में कई जगह पे ये फॉर्मूलाज को यूज किया जाता है, ठीक है, जिसको हम बोलते हैं रूल ऑफ थर्ड। नाउ नेक्स्ट इट इज, यू मे सी हियर, in the rule of third we divide the frame into three equal parts, ठीक है? सी इन द पिक्चर्स, जो आपका क्वेश्चन था वो यहाँ से इस क्वेश्चन से क्लियर हो जाएगा। योर डाउट्स वुड बी क्लियर फ्रॉम दिस क्वेश्चन, that in the rule of third we divide the frame into three equal parts, horizontally, vertically, both, and none of the options. So please ध्यान में रखिए, this golden ratios is obtained by the dividing the frame into the ratios that is given here in the explanations, that is 1.61803 is to 1 between the lateral and central columns, drawing two horizontal and two vertical lines which will form 9 rectangle as in the rule of the thirds. As you can see in the pictures, which is saying about that how this is horizontal and vertical is been divided. Next question is that who is the author of the Saving the Media? Options are here been given: Anil Thakur, Julia Keys, Deshmant Titu, and Oliver Blanchard. Everyone will answer. So right answer it is B, Julia Case. So it meets the challenges of the digital revolutions and the realities of the 21st centuries, which is being inspired by central ideas like the news, educations, the public good. So saving the media is the one of the famous book which been authored by the Julia Case, and this Saving the Media will be a key document in a debate whose stakes are nothing less crucial than the vitality of the democracy. So the questions are asked related to the books and the authors, and it is important. It is available in the quickie sections as well. You may refer that the websites where the entire list of the books and the books and authors, which is important and relevant to the UGC NET exam, has been given. Please look on that. Okay. Okay. I will check from my side. Right. I have been offered to this team, but I will check on this link personally. Okay. So by today it will be okay. Do not be worried. If it is not, then please remind again to me by tomorrow. If it is not, if quickie section is not being updated, please remind me tomorrow. It will be updated by the tutorial. I will check on my personal level. Okay. Okay. Next, Helio display refers to. Yes, Alan. Please check. Please check by the Sunday or the Monday. And if it is not updated yet again, then please remind me. Okay. Helio display refers to photographs, cell phone, TV monitors, and film. Helio display refers to. Yes. What happens to everyone? Was it very tough questions? So Helio display refers to here, that is cell phones. So Helio display is an here air-based display using principally that air that is already present in the operating environment, and the helio display transform water into a unique screen of the fine vapor suspended in the media to create a nearly invisible screen into which any image can be. So this is the helio display which you are looking in the pictures, that how the screen is visible into the air. Okay. And this what the principles behind it, that you would come to know. So everything's just on your in front of your eyes, and it is available in the air. So it's a unique type of some display technologies which is just projecting that image and videos is on air particles, and it is considered as an creating a floating screen and which is suspended in the air. and बहुत बार अपनी फिल्मों में भी ऐसा देखा होगा कई बार, जो कि स्क्रीन लेस डिस्प्ले जिसको बोलते हैं, देर इज नो सच लाइक द स्क्रीन स्मार्टफोन। स्मार्टफोन स्क्रीन नहीं होता, वो एयर में ही स्क्रीन खुल जाती है, एंड दैट इज प्रोजेक्टिंग द इमेज इनटू द एयर and doesn't require any kind of the traditional screens. Okay, so it's a interactive, it's a basic touchless interactions, that is basically the user are controlling and navigating the content by moving their hands near the projected images. That is what the helio displays. You might have been seen in the many of the pictures which is being carried on. Is clear? Yeah. What about the others? Please tell it's clear. The concepts are clear. What the helio display it is. Okay. Now the next here, one of the emancipatory uses of the media is. One of the emancipatory uses of media is. Yes, absolutely. Here, the right answer it is about the collective production. So, emancipatory power of the medium then would be brought to the masses. Emancipatory means that giving people social or political freedom and rights. Emancipatory का मतलब होता है कि आप सोसाइटी को, या समझिए कि एक तरीके से पूरी आज़ादी की बात करता है, राइट्स की बात करता है। It's about the freedom, about the rights, it's about the giving people social and political freedom, social freedom be, political freedom be, rights. That is how, what the rights you are having, that is basically tells about that the power. सो इमेंसिपेटरी यूजेस ऑफ द मीडियाज, क्या आपके पास इस मीडिया का राइट्स है, उसका पावर है जिसका आप उपयोग कर रहे हो. सो व्हाट दैट मीडियाज इज, so one of the emancipatory uses of the media is that the collective productions which is being happening in today's digital era. The social media is a great example to understand the emancipatory uses of the medias, where the people as having the rights and the totally freedom and freedom of speech and expressions which is being applicable over on the social medias. Everybody is creating the content and consuming the content in their feed. Okay. And they, whatever they want, they are expressing through the comment, through the like, through the shares buttons. Okay. So that is what the power of the medias which is being used by the each and every individuals, and showing the freedom, showing the social freedom and showing the political freedom as well. Is clear? Okay. The World Association of the Community Radio Broadcasters was launched in. The World Association of Community Radio Broadcasters was launched in. The World Association of Community Radio Broadcasters was launched in. This will be the last questions, and we'll discuss about the tomorrow's exam, and also we'll discuss about some important announcements, and we'll take about the feedback from you all, that whether you are focusing on the paper one sides or not. So see here, the Canada is the important for these questions, because in the Canada, where is called as in Montreal, Canada, यहाँ पर ये है आपका, जिसको बोलते हैं वर्ल्ड एसोसिएशन ऑफ कम्युनिटी रेडियो ब्रॉडकास्टर्स. This is the international umbrella organizations of the community radio broadcasters, which founded in 1983 in the Montreal, Canada, with nearly 3,000 members in the 110 countries. ठीक है. So its mission to support and contribute to the development of the community and the participatory radio along the principles of the solidarity and the international corporations. So जितने पूरे वर्ल्ड से जितने कम्युनिटी रेडियो ब्रॉडकास्टर्स हैं, इन सब का एसोसिएशन बनाया गया, जिसको कहते हैं वर्ल्ड एसोसिएशन ऑफ कम्युनिटी रेडियो ब्रॉडकास्टर्स, जिसका उद्घाटन 1983 में मॉन्ट्रियल कनाडा में हुआ था. और इसमें 3,000 से ज़्यादा मेंबर्स जो हैं जुड़े हुए हैं 110 कंट्रीज में को मिलाकर. और जिसका मिशन है यहाँ पे मेंशन किया गया है, दैट टू सपोर्ट एंड कंट्रीब्यूट टू द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ कम्युनिटी एंड पार्टिसिपेटरी रेडियो एज वेल. So remember these things, it's important for you all. Please note it this. चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. तो हम डिस्कस करेंगे कि प्लीज फोकस ऑन द पेपर वन साइड्स. ऑल्सो पेपर वन पे फोकस करेंगे, केवीएस मदान बुक को फॉलो करेंगे, क्विकी सेक्शंस को फॉलो करेंगे, जो लाइव क्लासेस चल रही है वो प्रॉपरली अटेंड करेंगे, और रिकॉर्डेड लेक्चर्स जो अवेलेबल आपको कराया गया है उसको प्लीज़ आप सिलेबस को लेकर फॉलो करना शुरू कीजिए. राइट. द सिलेबस शुड बी इन फ्रंट ऑफ योर आइज, एज आई हैव एक्सप्लेन मेनी ऑफ द टाइम्स व्हाई इट इज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट. सो सिलेबस के साथ मैच करके आप हर रिकॉर्डेड लेक्चर्स आप देखिए, उसके लिए टाइम निकालिए, क्विकी सेक्शंस को देखिए, केवीएस मदान के बुक्स की जो चैप्टर्स क्विज है, जो चैप्टर्स एमसीक्यूज हैं उसको फिनिश कीजिए, और कल के लिए एग्ज़ाम के लिए प्रिपेयर कर लीजिए. थोड़ा सा जो भी पढ़ाया गया है उसको भी देखिए, और साथ साथ में कुछ मॉक टेस्ट आप रैंडमली आप दीजिए. राइट. आप ये मत सोचिए कि लास्ट में हम मॉक टेस्ट देंगे. स्टार्ट गिविंग द मॉक टेस्ट फ्रॉम नाउ ऑनवर्ड्स, बिकॉज नो नॉट हैविंग सो मच टाइम. ठीक है. और लास्ट में ऐसा समय भी ज़्यादा नहीं मिलेगा. सो प्लीज़ गो विथ इट. एंड प्रीवियस एग्जाम्स रिजल्ट हैज़ बिन पब्लिश. प्लीज लुक ऑन द प्रीवियस एग्जाम्स योर in your dashboards as well. Yeah, please silence you please ask these questions into the group, right? If somebody is knowing, then they will answers, or I will be answering to you. Okay. So thank you to all. Thank you so much. Prepare for the tomorrow's exams. And thank you to all. Okay.